guys. Welcome back. We are starting off right where we left off. Today we're gonna infiltrate this fortress and explore this area of the map. We're gonna take it one enemy at a time. And you might hear some rambling or commentary in this video as well. So I hope you enjoy. And here we go. Wow. That does a lot of damage. Oh my gosh. I think it expects you to be on the horse and run past this, because there's no way I can actually get by without using the horse. I was gonna kill all the enemies first, but that's not really an option with that catapult there. Sometimes I get the feeling that you're supposed to fight all the enemies, but I think in actuality you don't have to fight all the enemies, and Miyazaki didn't really intend that to begin with in this game, so I guess using the horse isn't as cheesy as I thought it was originally. One second, I'm going to turn down the volume just a little bit. Actually, it's down as much as it can go, so I guess it's fine for now. Let's see. I don't know if I want to talk to her. I already know what her quest is. It's part of saving her dad, which is, I believe, who's the commander of this fortress we're approaching.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment? My name is Arena. I've escaped from Castle Moon to the south. The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see, but I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me at the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his...
Well, anyway, I don't know what she wants, but I think we're gonna just not pay attention to the NPCs too much in this playthrough. The thing I like most about the Souls games is the gameplay, honestly. The story is nice, but I'm not much of a lore person, although the lore is very interesting. I don't really seek videos to learn about the lore, really. Maybe, I did that long ago, but not anymore, really. I don't really make the time for it as much. Holy cow. These are like Dark Souls 3 dog levels of annoying. We're definitely not prepared for this area. We should probably find the nearest Grace and just sit there. That's a nice upgrade material. Alright, yeah, the thing I don't like much about this game is I think you're actually expected to run away from some of these enemies. They're just optional, I guess. I kind of wish you had to fight through your way to progress in the game, but mostly you can just use torrent and run past them. I guess it's just a difference in Dark Souls. I guess usually it's better to have more options, I would say. So most people probably prefer this become somewhat of an annoyance if I didn't want to have to deal with all those enemies. And yet I had to fight them, I had to fight them no matter what I did, so I don't know, it's, I guess it's, personal preference, and it's probably better overall. I don't really know where my mind makes up, what my official opinion is, I guess. I haven't really thought about it too much. But, this is the game we're playing, so it is what it is. I think we might go for the crossbow. But I feel like these are more useful currently, so I'm gonna buy these. I know what this note says, so I don't really need it. Get the cracked pot, might as well. Now we don't have any more runes, so we're gonna push onward. This is the fortress I was talking about. And it has two giants guarding it, I believe. Now we have the map piece, which is nice. So we won't get lost in this area. That was totally accidental. I wasn't even looking for the map piece and we found it anyway. And of course, getting distracted is something that happens a lot in this game. I don't know what just happened to that scuttlebutt creature. It's probably a puzzle. I'm not gonna really worry about that right now. This is an interesting swamp, I'm guessing. You can get some poison items, poison-themed items here. Personally, I don't think this will be a poison-esque build, but we can still explore it a little bit if we don't get sniped by that giant. There's not much to explore though, honestly. It does have these flowers, which I know can be used for poison recipes. Oh my gosh, that was unexpected. We're gonna have to find a pit of grace. I don't even know what you call them. Grace sites. They're not bonfires. But we have to find one if we want to get rid of this poison. I don't think we can defeat this very easily. Actually, we might be able to. That's okay. I was holding the shield out. Decent amount of runes. I always want to call them souls. I don't really feel like runes is the right word, even though it is. I want to call them souls. But they are in fact runes, so I will have to get used to calling them runes. Alright, so I think a good idea at this point would be to go to the round table hold. I think we've discovered that at this point. Hopefully we have. No, we haven't actually. I don't remember when exactly you get to the round table hold. I wonder if I have to defeat Margit or Morgott. I forget which one it is. I might have to defeat him in order to unlock the round gold soon because as I was saying, we need to upgrade our weapons so we can actually fight and deal some more damage. Okay, can't use torrent. I kind of like that because it's in a fortress. Kind of keeps things challenging. Can't just run past everything with the horse, which I kind of like. These guys are super annoying. They actually make me mad. Just the fact there are dogs in this game makes me a little mad, a little agitated. But they aren't actually that bad. I mentioned in a Dark Souls video how broken they were in those games because they would teleport. At least in Dark Souls 3, they would teleport to you. So you couldn't run away from them. And it was kind of unfair because they weren't actually legitimately catching up to you. Oh my god, what the actual... This is actually... What the fuck? I can't even censor myself at this point. Nor should I have to. Censorship is bullshit. But what the actual fuck was that? It's not even worth engaging in those dogs. Fighting those dogs, like... I honestly find multiple enemies to be bullshit. Most of the time. Like... It's just... Like, obviously, 3-on-1 is just not a fair fight. Which is why I thought of, using a ranged weapon like a crossbow to bait them one at a time. That's probably a smarter idea. Probably what we should do, honestly. So I'm going to use these knives temporarily to bait them this time. If I can get them from far enough away. Or we might not even have to fight them at all. That might be something. But I think I want the... Whoops. Wrong button. I want the runes. So... Wow, he actually dodged it. Oh, we're down one flask already. That's kind of unfortunate. I think we're gonna pause the video here. Okay, I'm back. I just did a little jump cut there. Anyway, I think we should take out these guys now. We can actually sneak up on them. I've totally forgot about that. We didn't do it at backstab, unfortunately. We definitely need to upgrade our weapon into a better weapon. Like a +2 or something. We might even want like a different weapon, like one with longer reach. I'm gonna actually try that halberd that we started out with. I kind of put that on the back burner. How did that hit me? Oh my gosh. Just like Dark Souls. It would be so nice if we had a ranged weapon. I think we're gonna explore in a different direction because I think that's how you get I think that's how you upgrade. I I've already gotten to the market entrance, I believe. I think. Maybe not. Never mind. That makes a lot more sense. And actually, I put that marker down because there's a map piece we missed. Okay, it's right here. I like how it actually shows where to find the maps on the map before you have a map, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh. I'm just getting bullied. So, I guess we're just gonna run straight through this part. How else are you really supposed to play it? There's really no way you can fight through all these guys at once. They just outnumber you. There's really no way to do it other than run past them. Unless you have a ranged weapon yourself. You don't really stand much of a chance. Oh, this is gonna help. Golden seed. Pack of wolves. Oh, here we go. How did this guy get up here? I guess they can climb a little bit. This is Roderica. She's an important NPC. Basically, have to talk to her if you want to summon. I think she gives us the jellyfish. Maybe. Yep, there we go. Alright. Let's see. I think we'll meet her back at the stronghold later. The table round, I mean. Oh, we have the flasks we can actually upgrade. So let's do that. Now we have an extra flask. Yep. Talk to Melina, just for the story. Story's sake. I think you have to talk to her, honestly. Okay, she's basically telling us that there's a boss up ahead. And we need to defeat him, but we're not going to do that in this video, probably. We're going to just go to the round table hold. We can skip these guys too. I don't really know. The thing I never got with Elden Ring was the flow of, like, skipping versus attacking. Like, honestly, you can skip most of the enemies in this game with the horse. Unless you're in a dungeon, you can't. It's like the only time you can't skip enemies. Maybe I've just played this game so much, or played the Souls game so much that I'm actually better than the average player, or better than they expected the average player to be. But maybe I'm just complaining too much about it. I don't really know. There's just something about having a horse to run by all the enemies that I don't really like. I know it makes the game more fast-paced, but there's something about it that doesn't really fit like I want it to. I'm probably just complaining too much. It's still one game of the year, so most people must not agree with that sentiment. Because if they did, I don't think it would have gotten Game of the Year. Alright, I think she's gonna lead me to the round table now. Or maybe not. This is kind of like, what do I do in say this guy's pretty difficult. He's not the hardest boss, but for like the first boss you encounter or that you kind of have to defeat, he is pretty difficult. And actually, I believe there's a way to skip around him. You don't have to fight him, but I think for the end, towards the end of the game, you probably need to have defeated him. But with an unupgraded +0 weapon, I don't think this is going to be, I don't think we're going to be able to defeat him, honestly. I really don't. That doesn't do much damage at all. And we've already been hit twice. I can't believe that hit me. There's not many openings, honestly, to hit him. I feel like sometimes he's just like, he needs to be distracted like with another NPC like he is right now. Also, I love how they delay his attack animations to make him more difficult. It really does make the fight more difficult, honestly. I feel like if we had a +1 or a +2, we may actually be like a lot better off in this fight. Wow, I can't believe I staggered him. And our companion summon is like barely even harmed, honestly, which is great, because I expected him to be a lot more damaged, honestly. And I say that, now he's getting damaged. Okay, that's kind of stupid. Maybe we will kill him, I don't know. See, like, that's just dumb, honestly. Like, I guess it's a factor you have to be aware of, but getting knocked off the cliff and just ending the fight there is like, there's just something about it that I don't feel is very fair. And for whatever reason, the round table hold is not appearing. So we might have to actually beat Market, which I don't know if we can really do. We might as well try it one more time. Having a shield is pretty pointless in this fight, I think. It's like you might as well just roll and dodge instead of block, because you're still going to take damage. What is Rajir doing? I thought he was a sorcerer. His attacks don't do much. The only reason to have him is just to distract Market. We're doing much worse this fight. So I think we honestly got lucky last time. it's not even that flawed. I just feel very judgy for the game because I have high standards. I guess just because Dark Souls is like the last game I thoroughly enjoyed. I enjoyed this game as well, but before Dark Souls, I was running out of steam when it came to gaming, and I think I was like, I just didn't feel like the spark was there anymore. But then I played Dark Souls, and after that, I think there's like a meme too, where like it was like no one will look at gaming the same after they play Dark Souls. Like you'll always have higher standards for it. See, I can run past these guys, and I think I will. I just kind of think it would be nice if I could fight them efficiently and get the souls. But I'm not that good, so I just won't be doing that. I overestimated my skill in this game, and I already know I'm not even that good at this game to begin with. The bosses are definitely harder in this game than they are in Dark Souls 3. I feel like the issue I have with these games is they honestly stress me out sometimes. If I'm not the right level, I just tend to not want to really deal with whatever it is I'm fighting. Like this encounter went well, I guess, because I got the surprise on them, and they were already fighting. But there's just certain situations. I guess I need to be more prepared. You can't really just play this game like Dark Souls, I guess, all the time. Sometimes you just really need to be prepared. So getting a ranged weapon is probably more beneficial than I originally thought. I mean, it's an option for a reason. There's a reason you can buy them. I don't know. I just never use ranged weapons, really. One thing that does make sense to me, in terms of fairness, is the backstab invincibility animation. Even though it doesn't really look like it makes sense, I think it is less rage-inducing than have it be the opposite and not actually being able to stab without getting damaged. Because then, if that were the case, you wouldn't want to backstab at all, really, I would think. Unless there was only one or two enemies in the area. I think this is the way. Yeah. Lost Grace, that's what they're called. Interesting. I did not expect Melena to come here. Oh, here we go. That's a nice surprise. We actually get to go to the Round Table Hold now. I'm a lot less stressed than I was before. was getting the impression that we'd have to defeat Market. I really am just that bad at this game. I'm weak. But we're all weak. We have to start out weak to get strong, I guess. So, I think I'm going to sell some stuff to the merchant first. I think you can do that in this game. No, you can't. That stinks. That's a longbow. I don't really think we want to use longbows. Maybe we do, actually. I think we do. That might be the perfect weapon, but we're just gonna get our weapons upgraded first. That's definitely a priority. Because we don't have enough runes to do both. Okay, +1, that's better than nothing. Daggers have good critical. I don't know if we're gonna use that though. It says bleed buildup. I don't know. It does do more damage than the sword. And then the halberd has reach. I don't think reach will be that good for the boss. So let's see. I think we're gonna level up. What would be more important though in terms of levels? We can't level up anyway. But I think if we were to level up, we would get 14 in dexterity, so we could use that bow. I think that's what we'll do. And yeah, let's continue with defeating this area. Whoops. Oh my goodness, we didn't take any damage. I can't believe that, honestly. That may have killed us in Dark Souls. Sludge monster. Oh no, I think he found us. Yeah, he found us. Can't backstab him anyway. I think we're gonna two-hand this fight. Yeah, with just a regular +0, that would have been a lot more annoying. A lot more difficult than it should have been. So, glad we upgraded. Wonder what this is. Oh, that's kind of useful. It hits his final hit of chain attacks. Yeah, I think that's worth it, honestly. It's probably the better medallion. Let's see. Here we go. Interesting, so stamina absorbs your fall damage. I don't about Elden Ring is it has a more active community than the Souls games because it's newer. So the chances that you'll find summoning people are higher. I'm not. Hopefully there's people to summon here in this area. I should probably check. Oh, that's a fun weapon, the whip. Except it's kind of a normal mid-tier whip, I would say. Alright. What's over here? Oh, that's nice. That's what we want. Hopefully we can beat this boss. I will say, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, the bosses in this game are much harder than they are in Dark Souls. I think that's kind of nice because, well, I wouldn't say it's nice, but it encourages summoning. I think that's mainly the reason why. And at the same time, if you want to be challenged like Dark Souls style, you can just not summon and fight them anyway, solo. So, I think that's the thought process behind it. Dark Souls 3 was special to me because I felt like it taught me a lesson of like perseverance in it, but through like a video game. And I guess now that I've learned that lesson, I don't really apply it to video games much anymore because my philosophy really is very simple. My video game philosophy is like, if a game is stressing you out, don't even bother wasting your time playing it. So like that applies to this too, I suppose. Which is why I guess I don't want to call it a giving up attitude. It's more like if I have to try this hard to the point where it's work for me to play the game, then it's just not fun because I know in the end I can do it. The only issue I have is I don't really want to spend the time and energy to do it. If that makes sense, I'd rather be spending my time in a different way. It's probably not the best way to look at things because it does pay off when you beat like an enemy or a boss or something after like a bunch of tries, but maybe like on a weekend or something I would do that. Not like during the weekday when I have so much time and opportunity to get different things done. I think that kind of makes sense. I think a lot of people think that way. At least if you're an adult, if you're a teenager or a kid or something, you might think differently. But I mean, I'm an adult, so it doesn't really matter what you think. I'm just gonna speak in my mind. I'm sure some of you agree, and some of you disagree, but I live in America, so you can't really take me out. I'm not really, that's just kind of like a joke, but it's true, so I don't know what to say about that. This boss I definitely know is doable. Definitely doable. And I think I actually enjoy this fight more than Margit, honestly. I think Margit is a bit intimidating, honestly. So I feel guy's aggressive. That was a lot worse than I thought it would end up being. I mean, I don't know what to say. I do like challenging games, but I also like feeling overpowered. So, in an ideal situation, which we might end up doing, I might fight the enemies around here first, level up, and then try to fight this guy. How did he get to me? How did he catch up? I have no idea. Personally, I think we'd be okay if our weapon was level 2 and not level 1 plus 1. I think that's where we're going wrong here. But, I don't know, we have to kind of utilize what we got, so. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that didn't give me many runes at all. I don't think these guys give you a lot of runes either. But, let's see. Nope, not a lot. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Maybe we can try to learn. I think I see what they're doing here. What Miyazaki decided to do. You can leave your sign here while you're fighting the enemies. And try beating the boss that way. So that you can still progress, I guess. In some meaningful way. That would kind of be nice. If it worked like that, I'm not the only one who's fighting these guys, so there must be something to it. I've actually never chose to fight these guys in the first place, so I'm wondering maybe there is a good reason other than farming for runes to fight them. I don't know what their drop is, so maybe they'll drop something good. I would have to assume it's probably poison related. They kind of look like ghosts, like apparitions. They're not like, I guess that's kind of how jellyfish look in general. They're always translucent for the most part, so maybe they're not ghosts. They just kind of remind me of ghosts. Oh, there's something over here. Not sure I ever got this before. Oh wow, that's interesting, I guess. This is something I can actually block with my shield. That's another thing, I might want to level up my shield too, if it can provide some stability. That would be nice, especially for boss fights like this one. Okay, those are some nice ingredients. Fire arrow, okay. I guess that would be funny if you could actually hit the boss from the outside of the arena. That would be an interesting way to defeat him. Looks like we don't have a way to get our runes back, which is unfortunate. Unless we beat the boss. But I don't think we can really beat him with 2 flasks. So we're just gonna go back I think my brain has just been, my brain chemistry has probably changed from all the YouTube shorts that I've been watching. My attention span is not what it used to be, and I just kind of like, when playing games and stuff, I just kind of like go all over the place. I just feel like I don't want to wait at all, I just want instant gratification. So, I'm probably not the only one dealing with that. Yeah, we're gonna find a farming spot, I think. We could go over here too, actually, because I don't know if we're ready for this guy yet. I know we can kill him, it's just, it might take, you know what, I think, I'm so conflicted right now. We should probably try to kill him. It's just gonna take a few tries. Oh, we don't really have to level up. I think we just need to learn how he fights and what his playstyle is. But if that doesn't work, we're gonna buy some more items because there's more that we don't have that we can use to our advantage. We don't have a physic flask, actually, come to think of it. So we might end up looking for that. I don't know why I can't summon this jellyfish. I'm gonna try to bury this guy. I'm gonna exhaust all options. I don't know if you can bury him, that's the thing. I probably shouldn't have tried. But, actually, what am I even saying? Of course I should have tried. I just don't think you can bury him very effectively with this shield. I think we definitely could have done some damage if we had tried to just fight him normally. Oh, whoops. Didn't even take damage. I thought you could summon this jellyfish during boss fights. Maybe it's because this is activated. I thought it deactivated though when you died. Maybe not. Apparently I can't summon him. I swear you can though. There has to be a way. Wow, I can actually block most of his attacks. It's just I can't use the shield as much as I would like to. It feels like there's no point in using a shield, because why use a shield when you can just block? That's why I've just never gotten used to using shields. Why use a shield if you can just dodge? That's what I meant to say. Why use a shield if you can just dodge? I'm gonna try going back here. I like being in the fortress, it looks really cool aesthetically, but I don't think we're gonna get consistency through that fight. I think that's one of the things about the Elden Ring bosses. They're more dynamic. They have more things they can do. I think at the time when this was made, they definitely programmed it very effectively. Yeah, I can't. This bothers me so much. I guess I have to be more careful with how I approach these areas. If I truly want to fight these guys, I have to be more prepared. Can't really just go all in, balls deep. Like in Dark Souls, I can kind of do that, but this game I just don't know well enough to do that. If that makes sense. Alright, I just won't fight them then. It's not going to be worth fighting. I think this weapon is also kind of on the bad side, to be honest. The sword in Dark Souls 3 is like ironically one of the best weapons in the game, but I think this sword just is maybe the opposite. I don't know. I guess there's definitely more incentive to use other classes, because the sorcerer would probably have an easier time taking out some of these enemies. Goodbye. Oh, he found me. I think I might end up doing that. I might make a sorcerer playthrough, because I've never done that in this game, ironically. I also think it's easier fighting off the horse than it is on the horse. I think you have more protection on Torrent, but you don't have as much flexibility in terms of fighting style. So it's a toss-up, but I think it's more fun and better if you fight off of Torrent, if you choose to fight. Okay, this is a useful structure. They always have something good in them. This guy is like some kind of demoralized ghost. Oh, he's hinting about the walking mausoleums, which I guess can be kind of useful to utilize. Now that's a good item. That's something we definitely want. This will make our fighting a lot easier. And again, I can talk to Melena. I'm not interested. But it's nice that you can accept that dialogue in the first place, because I'm not playing this for the lore necessarily. I know a lot of people do, but I'll probably just learn about it through some of those YouTube videos. Some of those people do a great job. They spend a lot of time and effort making videos about the lore of these games, which is pretty nice. needs to be able to stagger the boss in some way like it does in Dark Souls 3. I'm getting the vibe that the shield is just not worth having. Or it's either that or I don't know how to use it. It's probably the latter, but I swear you used to be able to do a counterattack, but maybe the shield can't do that. I'm not sure. Why can't I summon the jellyfish? That's what I really want to know. Maybe this is activated. I still can't summon it. Well, I think I utilized everything, so I can't use them anymore. These are much more predictable and much more Souls-like, I feel like. They're slow, clunky, probably big hitters, but they're more predictable. I'm not sure what I like more. I think the dynamic fighting is a lot cooler and more realistic, but I'm more used to these kind of boss fights, I would say. Oh, I hate this attack. That's the one attack I don't really know how to deal with. I'm so lucky that missed. I don't know how to deal with this attack. I think I'm just supposed to run. I think. Oh, I swear I dodged. It's like I didn't press the button hard enough, I think is what happened. I might end up needing a new controller, honestly. I am probably coping hard, but I think I'm also not. I think I'm not entirely full of crap. I'm so lucky I dodged that. There we go. Oh my gosh, if that guy actually interrupted successfully, I would be pissed. I would actually be very mad. That would just be dumb, honestly. Okay, that's kind of nice. We don't have the flask yet, but we have those under our belt now, which is nice. I think we're gonna end the video there. I really apologize for the video being so negative. I might not upload it, but hopefully it's just relaxing instead. Maybe it can, maybe you can blow some steam off with me during the video if you're having a hard time. But if not, I apologize. I think I don't know, I was way too harsh, way too